Action.
Now we're going to look at how to identify a fraction. So you've got a fraction and what is there. So let's remind ourselves of some things. We've got a numerator, which is the top part, and a denominator, which is the bottom bit. So the denominator is the number of equal parts something is broken into, and the numerator is the number of parts that we're talking about. Okay. And we actually learned two other phrases. We learned proper fraction and improper fraction. Now the difference is that a proper fraction has a smaller numerator than a denominator and is less than 1. An improper fraction is more than 1, so the numerator is bigger than the denominator. For example, a proper fraction might be 4/6, 1/2, 2/3. All of the numerators are smaller than the denominators. Now an improper fraction is the reverse. They are more than 1 and the numerator is bigger than the denominator. For example, 4/3, 3/2, 7/6. Now, let's have a look at some fractions that are shaded and see if we can identify what they are. Let's have a look at this top one here. First then, let's find the denominator, the bottom bit, of how many parts it's split into. How many equal parts? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know then that it's into 6, or in English, sixths. Now then, let's find the numerator. Well, if we're looking at what is shaded, it is 1, 2, 3. So that means it's 3/6. Let's look at the one below, this fraction here. Okay, first thing, remember we have to find the denominator. How many equal parts it's split into? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 equal parts. Now, I'm asking you what is shaded, so we have to count what is shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts are shaded, so the fraction is 5/8. Now these are both examples of proper fractions because they are less than 1 and the numerator is bigger than the denominator. Now not all fractions are proper fractions. We also have improper fractions, and I've got an example just here. Here we have some shapes. Let's see what they're split into. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each one's split into 6 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I don't put 12 because I'm not adding the total. I want to know what each whole is split into. So here, the denominator is 6. Let's look at what the numerator must be. The numerator is the number of parts that are shaded that we're talking about. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here we have 9/6. And this is obviously improper because the numerator is bigger than the denominator and therefore it's more than 1. And we've got one final one to look at. Firstly, let's do the denominator. So that's what each whole is split into, the number of equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Into 12 equal parts. Okay. Now, what I need to do now is find the numerator, which is how many parts I'm talking about. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 twelfths. Proper fraction or improper fraction? Yes, it's an improper fraction because the numerator is bigger than the denominator, so therefore is more than 1 and it's an improper fraction.